Namaskar, मेरा नाम सनी सिंह है. Hola a todos, ciao a tutti, e bonjour a tout le monde. Hello to Bindaas Bollywood. Actually, I love this word Bindaas. This word comes from Bombay, and it's very important in Bombay, where I was born and grew up in India. And by now, you must have got it by my accent that I'm Indian. My accent like Appu from The Simpsons, right? So here I am. I finished my graduation in psychology in Bombay. I used to study and work at the same time in film industry. My first movie as a dancer with my Master Ji, the living legend Saroj Khan, and it was a South Indian film. And my first film as a dancer was Devdas, performing with Madhuri Dixit, Aishwarya Rai and Shah Rukh Khan. And again, the movie was choreographed by Saroj Khan. So this is how my career as a dancer in professional world started. And I got an opportunity to work for several years with many different choreographers as their assistant, as their dancer. So this is how my Bollywood career started, and then we did many musicals, many shows, many music videos for many years. And since I'm talking to you, so all of a sudden I just went back to those days when I remember I used to finish my college in the morning and then take the train and go to studios where the magic was created. Saroj Khan used to sit, and I was right. I used to sit on the floor with other dancers, and she used to create the magic. And this is how I learned how to dance like a woman without losing your identity. So it's been a great school for me. And about my journey from Bombay to Europe, well, it's a little unusual story, right? Mostly people, they leave everything behind in order to join Bollywood film industry, but in my case it was other way around. So my brother used to live in Madrid in Spain. I came to visit him, and I fell in love with Spain. I fell in love with Spain, and then I saw many Broadway shows, musicals, and I happened to meet one maestro of ballet, national of Spain. I met him exactly after watching his shows. So I went to appreciate his work and blah blah blah, and somebody introduced myself to him, and then we went for a coffee with my friends. And then offered me, he actually, to cut the story short, he invited me to work in his school. Then I had to come back to Bombay, and I said, in the beginning I was reluctant, leaving everything behind. I was little hesitated, but then I said, why not? Why not? I was very young, and I said, why not? Let's try it. My brother lives there, and what can go wrong? And then I fell in love with Spain. The thing was, I never taught anybody before coming to Spain. I mean, I had taught people like all the actors in Bollywood films like Shah Rukh Khan, Aishwarya Rai, Amitabh Bachchan, John Abraham, Mahima Chaudhary. Many artists I used to teach them before the shootings, before filming, but I never had a chance to interact with people. But it was awesome. It was a great experience for me interacting with people, because I could see the immense amount of passion for Indian dance and culture. And I saw many Bollywood teachers here who were really motivated by Bollywood films, whose dreams were to be part of Bollywood films. And I felt very lucky to be able to show them the magic of Bollywood. And I said, why not creating a musical, a show, so that I can represent not only Bollywood dance but also dances of India. So I started teaching people. Started teaching students, and I converted many of the students who were not professional dancers. I converted them into professional dancers so that I can create a small company which was called Sunny Singh Dance Company, which is still called Sunny Singh Dance Company. And that was for my first musical, which was called Bollywood India, a Musical Journey. India, a Musical Journey. So this show, it was in one of the most prestigious theaters in Madrid, in Spain. We were there for 2 months. I used 200 costumes, 16 to 18 dancers. It was an amazing experience. And somehow I had to indulge myself in production. Definitely, we were new. And after the show, everything was over. After 2 months, my brother comes to me and he says, Sunny, we lost everything. We lost all the money what we invested. But somehow I was not sad. Somehow something inside me told me, this is your path. This is it. Maybe because the money was not there, but I had shown people what is real Bollywood dance. And maybe that the energy I had, that was from the comments, the public review, and the happiness I could see on the faces of people. So actually that was my real wealth, and actually it was a blessing in disguise. And this is how my career started in Europe. What is my biggest motivation or inspiration? I must say, firstly, my mother. My mother inspired me a lot. She still inspires me. She taught me many beautiful things in my life. She raised me well, I think. She gave me a good education. And she said some words which I cannot forget. She always told me when I was young, whatever you do, you dance or you work in the office, give your best, do it with all your heart and soul. And no matter how intelligent you are or how smart you are, there is no substitute to hard work. So these things really still drives me. So yes, my mom is my first inspiration. And then I have to say, people, they do inspire me. When I choreograph these days, I really think about them. I feel very fortunate to be an artist. I chose this job initially for money and fame, honestly. But then, the span of time, I understood the real wealth was giving happiness through your performances, through your teachings. And this happiness which I used to see in people, which was really genuine, that really motivates me. So yes, my mom and people, they do inspire me a lot for my shows, musical and my choreography. Well, I genuinely believe it does not matter who you are or what you are or where you belong to, provided that you understand your craft and know how to deliver it well. Be strong, practice well, and then I don't see any stigma of any sort. Guys, I also believe music and dance, it's the biggest gift in our life. Life is beautiful, okay? So as a dancer, as a performer, as a choreographer or as an actor, Okay, you have an opportunity to express your feelings without any filters, which brings joy in others, and eventually it nourishes your soul. So guys, just you have to be strong and don't think. And honestly, who does not like or love to watch a male dancer performing well? You know what I mean. My most memorable projects or events, well, there are many, uh, but I would like to share a few of them with you guys. Or in Australia, say might, right? Okay, in London, my first trip to London, and we were shooting for a film called Bride and Prejudice. It was directed by Gurinder Chadha, and we were there for 2 months almost. Again with my Master Ji, my Guru Saroj Khan, and we were shooting for a song called Balle Balle, oh Balle Balle, Tu Soniya De Rang Dekh Lo. I still can't forget this song. So director comes to me, Gurinder Chadda, and she says, "Okay, would you like to perform in front of, as a partner of Aishwarya Rai?" I was like, "Okay, yes," and I smiled, but inside I was jumping. So in that song, I'm performing with her, and shoot started. She was right in front of me. I had never seen such an amazing, incredibly gorgeous woman in my life so close. And she was there, and she was working. She was giving her best expressions to me. Very pretty, very nice, very lovely. And that time I thought, I was very naive. Tonight I'm going to call my mother and inform her that, "Mom, you got your daughter-in-law." I was so stupid. I mean, it was amazing. Then after 5 days of shoot, we finished the shoot, and it was great. I was very nervous, but somehow I managed it. You could see that I have very short hair in that song. After 5 days, then I understood, like, I don't have to, inform my mom. And calling my mom, the idea of calling my mom faded away. So that was one which I always cherish this moment. And another, I must, there are few event which I have to tell you. I was invited in Bogota, in Colombia, for one event which was called Weekend with Bollywood Sunny Singh. I had to give some workshops, and the end of day I had to perform in one theater. And after the show, I had to go and meet and greet people, and that memory I cannot forget. One woman came to me, and she was with her mother. Her mother was on wheelchair, and she said, "Sunny, this is my mom. She was sick. She's suffering from some disease, and she told me that after watching your show, she's happy, and she will take this happiness forever in her life." For me, that was really, really very important blessings that I could get it from someone, or best comments that I could bring smile on someone who really needed it. So that was for me the real wealth. And one of my most memorable event was in Italy, Sicilia. They called me for an event, and I thought they are inviting me there for performing, but I came to know they wanted to felicitate me with an award. It was a Globus Award ceremony, and I asked them, "Why are you giving me this award?" Because it was given to some military officers, some doctors, and I actually innocently I asked them, "Why are you offering me this award?" So they said, "No, we have been watching your work in Italy for many years, and we are giving this award to an artist who managed to build a cultural bridge between India and Italy with his dance and performances." So that day I was really emotional. I felt overwhelmed, and I understood that people are watching what you're doing. So be careful and give your best. So these are some moments. There are many, but I think this is enough. Some most memorable moments of my life. Thank you. My advice. Hmm. I must say, firstly, believe in yourself, be sincere, be strong, practice a lot, avoid any kind of negative energy, be competitive. Competition is good, but you need to be competitive with yourself, not with others, in order to make yourself better. I think mind and body, these are two tools which are essential to better yourself. So have a good control over mind and body, of course. I remember when I was starting my career in Bollywood, I was clueless. I had no idea what to do, how does it work, this big Bollywood film industry. But the only thing I had was, which was taught by my mother, hard work. Just concentrate. If you don't see anything, just work hard. And that helped me. And believe me, if I can do it, you can definitely do it. If a guy from middle class family from Bombay, who had very less sources in India and who could reach till here, who has all the happiness, I am very fortunate now that I have so much of love and blessings of people, which is a real wealth for me right now. So if I can do it, you can do it too, guys. And most importantly, I would like to say, please say no to drugs. And just don't say no, I mean, do not consume it. Okay, you do not need such kind of addiction. Dance, music, fitness is the best addiction that you can have. I am addicted to these three things: dance, music, and fitness. Okay, so this is most important thing. And when you in this time I have understood with my experience, Bollywood dance is multifaceted. So if you learn it correctly, I am telling you, you would be able to adapt any other dance discipline easily. Practice it well. Whenever you are performing, before performance, you practice well. Don't think. I remember one stanza from one Portuguese poet. He said, "The mirror reflects perfectly. It does not make any mistakes because it does not think. Because to think is to make mistakes." It's beautiful. I just remembered. So what I'm trying to say, guys, when you perform, don't think. Especially to all these youngsters, don't think. But first, practice hard. Don't think. Just feel the music. Because when you will feel it, everybody who's watching you, they will feel it the same. So this is how you express to dance. Now, something very important I would like to share with all the dancers or people who wants to pursue their career professionally in dancing field, or they want to become a teacher, or teachers who wants to become much more professional. I have to share this. This will definitely, it helped me and it will definitely help you in your career. How to create pure Bollywood authentic choreography, or sometimes I write pure Bollywood choreography. So people ask me, what is pure Bollywood choreography? Pure Bollywood choreography, to understand, first you need to pay attention to basics of Bollywood dance, which is bhava, abhinaya and rasa. These things, with these characteristics, you can deploy the song beautifully. Okay, and now in order to understand bhava, abhinaya and rasa, firstly you need to understand the meaning, lyrics of the song, which is 90% it's in Hindi, but if you do not speak in Hindi, does not matter. You find a way to understand the lyrics. Look for the translation in Google, or you can ask some of your friends who speak Hindi, and then it will definitely help you to project this bhava, abhinaya and rasa. Bhava, expression facial; abhinaya, interpretation corporal, complete body expressions, interaction which we call, acting which we call, and rasa, the joy of music, you know. So now we come back to the point, how do we create this, what is pure Bollywood? First, these characteristics, and secondly, every song, each and every song has its own soul, has its own individual story, which needs to be shown with your correct dance movement. So your dance moves should represent the situation of the song, the story of the song, and the deep significance of the song, because every song has the lyrics, but lyrics also has significance because it's a poem. Like just like in school they teach you in poem, one is the translation, another is the significance. So when you perform, when you show your movement with the significance, each and every individual who's watching you, no matter he's Indian, African, Australian, Spanish, Italian, they feel you because you are representing the correct information of the song. So situation of the song you have to understand, lyrics of the songs you have to understand, the deep meaning, significance of the song you have to understand, and the dance style, which dance style is required, which dance style this song is asking you to perform. Well, you do not have to use Bharatanatyam mudras, Kathak moves, Kathak classical moves, Bhangra, or any classical moves unless and until it is required by the situation of the song, or it's demanded by the lyrics. So these are very important songs. You must be seeing some of the teachers, some of the dance gurus, they use a lot many mudras in all the songs. So it's not their fault. No, it's just they prefer doing that. It's just they like to do that. But what suggestions I'm trying to give it to you guys, these suggestions would be, if you really want to pursue your career as a professional choreographer, dancer or teacher, in order to represent the real, pure, authentic Bollywood, so you have to go through this. Another thing which I wanted to say, firstly is to dance professionally, but on a lighter note, forget about professionalism. If you just want to have fun or enjoy, play the music, don't think, just dance. That's also Bollywood. That's also Bollywood. But I come back again, the motive, the objective of sharing people what is inside one song. So you have to go through these characteristics, and this is how we choreograph it in Bollywood films, and that's why Bollywood songs have become so popular, not just for Indians. I mean, I was in Peru, in Miraflores in 2015 or 16, and I was giving my interview on television, and I had a call. I had to speak to spectators, and they sang, a Peruvian woman and his whole family sang a Hindi song from 1970s, and it touched me. It means, what I'm trying to say is, the effect of Bollywood is vast, you know. So if you really want to, you know, if you really want to show this love, share this love, the real love of Bollywood, so follow these instructions. I wish I could come there and I could teach you personally, and share with this significance of Bollywood, but I'm sure one day we will do it together in order to share this beautiful life and celebrate this dance and music. So guys, this is me with you, and it's been an incredible experience for me. I am home locked in corona situation. We have some limited times to go out, but trying to be positive, trying to be fit, trying to work on my pitfalls so that I come back and share with you guys the little knowledge what I have about Bollywood with you guys. And I must say one more thing, Bindaas Bollywood, I saw some of the interviews, your podcast of dancing Bollywood teachers from Australia, and I was really astonished, and I was very happy to see your passion for Bollywood dance, and I wish I could meet you guys and have a wonderful conversation about dance and music, about Bollywood, and I'm sure it's going to be entertaining. And to Bindaas Bollywood, I really do have respect for you guys for this immense amount of love for Indian culture. Thanking you so much for having me and giving me this opportunity. Namaste. Balle balle, oh balle balle.